Hey, welcome to the Casual Hour. My name is Bobby. Joining me today for this quick look is Johnny, and we're going to go digging in Shovel Knight Dig.
Yeah. Can
Johnny,
you dig it?
I can dig it. Can you? What do you know about this thing?
I can. Well, this is Shovel Knight Dig. It is the latest entry in the beloved Shovel Knight franchise.
Yeah.
Came out September 23rd of this year, 2022. It was developed by Yacht Club and Nitrome.
I don't know if I know Nitrome.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever heard of them either. They have a couple of other games on Steam. The most recent one coming out in 2020 called Gunbrick Reloaded.
This sounds like a mobile game.
It does. And this is a mobile game, but it's also available on PC, Switch, and Apple Arcade. If
Yeah.
you're buying it a la carte, it'll run you $25.
I'm kind of surprised. Like I played a little bit of this on Apple Arcade. If you use a controller with your phone, it's pretty great. If you're using touch controls, not so much.
Not so, yeah.
So, do you know, like, in principle, what this game is? I mean, because it's Shovel Knight. We know who Shovel Knight is.
I think the sales pitch is it's Spelunky, but with Shovel Knight.
Yeah, I think that's very fair. Like, you can call it Spelunky Night Dig. It's a very simple concept. So here's where the game starts. If you go down in that pit, we will start to dig. Up here at the top, right away, you have a little owl friend that points you to this inn. And if you are a fan, or if you have played Shovel Knight, you're going to see a lot of those folks here. There are some new additions. This is the shopkeep, the Hoofman. You can buy. These are consumable keys, and we'll get into that. You can buy a bag that extends the type of consumable stuff you can carry with you. That's a permanent upgrade. And then I just recently found this guy, and he is in armor. And you can get a bunch, just like in Shovel Knight, like blueprints. You can upgrade armor, and each one of those has some other sort of impact on it. I have the red armor, which is called the Final Guard. You take less damage, but there are fewer gems, but more gems and accessories are kept after falling in battle because, again, you lose your shit.
Some trade-offs happening.
Yeah, always. And then over here is just going to be more people that you run into. This is the point of the game where I'm going to call out Shovel Knight continues to have just great audio and visuals. Like,
Great character design.
Yeah, their stuff is fantastic. So we'll come back over here a little bit. Let me show you all what an actual run looks like. A lot of your combat mechanics are going to be there from Shovel Knight. It's a very simple game when it comes to input. You have an attack. You can do a jump attack. But in this one, you're going to be, as the name implies, digging down or around. And you're going to find all kinds of things that can try and kill you if allowed. And it's a challenging game, and you have to be pretty damn quick.
It's very easy to get your shit kicked in on this game.
So the whole thing is that you find Shovel Knight. He has all of his gems and rewards, and a new knight shows up and says, "Hey, I'm taking all this. All your shit belongs to me." If you see that lantern, that is an indication of a shop or a pickup, as you would expect.
I like how the music faded out a little bit.
Yeah, I will also just call out like the responsiveness and mechanicalness of the game. It's pretty tight, which you need on a roguelike like this. I don't think it's going to be there, but did you see that big drill that was coming down?
Yeah.
So the game, if you linger around too much, like you need to be perpetually moving down, and if you don't...
Oh, okay. So it's like the ghost in Spelunky.
Yes. You're going to see those little things on the side there. There'll be indicators that... Oh, there's one of the cogs. Indicators that, hey, if you hit this, there's like a false wall, and you can find new shit with that. But the game does have a speed to it. Like grabbing stuff, and a lot of the ground, since you are digging, is going to begin to fade away. So you have to make some pretty quick moves and get an understanding of where you want your path and your footing to go relatively quick.
gotta have good reflexes.
Yes. So I got
Even
two of
something tricky like having spikes on top of that block.
Yes. So at the end of each level, you're going to see one of these drills. There's going to be 2 paths. I only had 2 of the cogs. If you have 3, it opens up and it gives you a chance to completely heal or to get a boon for the run. But you're going to continually move down on here. I don't think they have an overworld. Yeah. Typically, it's like 3 or 4 levels with each biome. And then you're going to have a boss battle that you would expect from Shovel Knight. So some of those baddies will be there. I'm gonna try and get all of those cogs this time. And this is the mushroom biome. This is the quote-unquote starting space. There are going to be some similar foes, and they're gonna bring certain elements in for each one of those bosses to make it feel a bit more like you would expect, like from a Shovel Knight encounter.
Yeah. How far have you made it?
I've seen 2 bosses and I've seen 3 biomes.
Okay.
So
better than me.
Good.
I've only done a couple runs. But
and I can show you a little bit, like, just as we started here, I wanted to make just a case for what it was or what it wasn't. And then we'll talk a bit about like quality of life and what they do to make that easier or harder for folks.
okay. Is there can you open up shortcuts to the other
Yes, that's a big
biomes?
thing I will call out. All right, so we got the 3 cogs. That's really good. So now I'm just going to work to stay alive and get down. All right, so now this is going to open up. You're going to see you have 2 options. You get all your rewards. I'm going to hit the turkey, and now I've got full health going back down here.
All right.
And you can choose either side. I have not figured out. I know that they have like symbols and stuff there that would indicate what you may or may not encounter, but
I'm not sure what those symbols mean.
not yet. So along the way, if I can not get hit, you're gonna see a door that will open up.
Did you take in both of those keys or just one?
So you remember when I called out that bag at the beginning? Like, hey, I
Yeah.
can spend $3 grand and get this. That would have allowed me to carry 2 keys. But here, I only need 1 right now for where we're going. So there's a door here. I'm gonna grab this stuff, and now I've unlocked that. And this is a secret area.
Cool.
And down here, we're gonna get a bunch of gems. And the keys, there's a wooden key, there's a crystal key, or like a glass key. Now I have this egg, which if I had the bag, I could carry both of them. I don't know what the eggs do. Tombola, the mola. My role is to roll the tombola. You ready to roll? All right. Sure, I'll spend a little bit of money here.
Gotta pay the
We gotta pay
Molatola.
the Molatola. All right, so we got our health filled up. That's helpful, but we already had full health. Let's see if we can get down here and. All right, so we lost that egg. That's not good. But I did get all 3, and I'm gonna go ahead and just heal. We've got a boss fight down here, so you'll notice whenever you get to the boss of the area, you're gonna have just 1 path down.
That cool looking lantern.
Oh yeah. And you know, in Hades, like after you beat certain people, they're gonna be hanging out back at base and like talking shit or being like it. Similar things happen here around the campfire. Writing is as sharp as you'd expect from a Shovel Knight game. This guy can be a little tricky at times.
The same, but I guess yeah, because you're in the mushroom zone, so I spore that every time.
Yeah, he is the standard baddie here. Gosh dang it, I'm not doing very good here.
Almost.
Almost. Yeah, one more hit. On me and him. Nope. There we go. Got it.
Yeah, vanquish.
So you'll drop down. Everything's great. We won. We did it.
It's the whole game.
We beat the game. We have dug the knights. So here it's like, hey, grab your bag, grab your bag. Get your bag, kids. Things seem bad. So this is the other thing that starts to happen. The more that you beat those biomes, you have to fight off. God damn it. So I got hit trying to jump above there.
Okay, so...
And basically what happened there, I didn't get everything I could have got from that bag based off of I was pretty low in health and I got hit.
Is that like a bonus round or whatever?
I think so, because they keep adding stuff in like that at the end of each one of those, like the first time I beat it.
I see. So it's like an incentive to replay those levels even though you could jump ahead.
Totally. And so now, like, we've got, if I pull this up, like you can see, let's talk a little bit about this here. I don't have any accessories. I have the better armor, which we called out. You can see we're at the mushroom. Well, we were at the mushroom mines. This is I don't have any health upgrades. I don't have any magic upgrades, and I have no attack upgrades. So like we're pretty basic going into the next biome. So I'm gonna die pretty quick here. We're at the secret fountain. Oh yeah. Really cool, kind of like aquatic vibes here.
Yeah. I like the music.
I do too. That's the one thing I'll like continually call out with this game is just the style. Absolutely crushing the game there. Oh shit, the key was back there. Gosh dang it. Let's grab that. So now we got a key similar to what we've seen before, so in case we come across something. Bubbles.
With the ones that have some liquid floating in them.
Sometimes there's going to be things in here that will drop and fall, and that creates a stream that goes down, as you saw there. So this whole level has kind of this ongoing aqueduct, and at times you need to be able to like continue that. There we go. So I'm not going to take as much damage on. And that thing came down and got me. So we get to choose what to keep here. These are spike-proof shoes, so those are going to stay with us. And at the end of it, it's going to give you your results. That's what you bank as far as your gym goes. That's what you lose. That's where you were at. And then at the bottom right, you can just continue to dig. It's going to put you back at the mushroom biome, or we can go to the surface. We're going to head to the surface. I'll show a few things up there, and probably call it a day. Maybe show a little bit more of one more biome, and that'd be it. So you saw the stuff over there on the right. I could go, and I'm going to do that now that I've got a comfortable amount of gems. I'm going to buy this upgrade that you saw. So now I can carry 2 things.
Seems like a good thing to have.
Yeah. Now at the end of each one of those little caverns where you would have the machine that would open up and heal you, you can do these relic keys. And sometimes there's a path down that is only opened by a relic key. So that would be,
okay.
You could have that with you if you wanted to for the run. And then this is like the main shopkeep, Chester. These are things that you can unlock that would be, so you don't have them right away. This is an accessory that you can find in the world.
Okay.
So perform 2 consecutive shovel drops to gain a speed boost. Resist fire damage. Relics have twice as many uses. That's pretty handy. Jump higher. Handy stuff, but no guarantee. And again, you can just start to talk to everybody that's here, but the one I wanted to call out was this guy. So you can unlock things, and each one of these costs 2,000 coins or gems, but they have a cost of 400 to go down and use them, which part of me is like, that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
Like, you've already unlocked it. Like, why are you charging me? Like, I should just be able to take it and go. You make money fairly easy. So you saw, this is the secret fountain. Smeltworks. I've gotten to the boss here. I'm just gonna pull this one up and show you what this one looks like, so you can see 3 total biomes here. So you come down.
Throws you in a bag. It's awesome.
Yeah, throws you in a bag. You can bust out of it, and now you skip the mushroom biome, and you can just come down and continue your run and efforts from here. This one introduces some new shit. You're gonna start to have to deal with the fire, as you can see there, and you've got those assholes. Shit. Just is over here. Yes. A lot more elemental damage here comparative to like the first one.
Yeah. Ramping up in difficulty overall, I assume.
Even the boss battle is multi-phased, way less forgiving than the first one. Which, I mean, like that's what these games are, right? Like, just
yeah. The further you go, the more difficult everything becomes.
Yeah, they don't give you a whole lot there. I'm not going to try and do as much here. I just wanted to show you a little bit more of the design on what it is. I would say that this game has been getting mixed reviews, and not that I like let that weigh into my enjoyment too much, but some of the things that they've called out really stem around difficulty. And I do think that this is a really hard game, but
I think the main Shovel Knight games are hard.
Yeah, I mean, that's like that old school hard, right? Like that old school Nintendo. That's what.
Yeah, there's a difficulty to those games.
Oh shit! Broke the key. So I'm gonna die, and we'll get down there. I will show you. Here I got sharpened horns, so now I can. I love. That's actually one of my favorite things to get, because sometimes you'll be like moving down, and you need to like bust something above you to like make a path up, and now I can dig dirt upwards. I also have one of those magical items, so I can use that. I only have 5 magic uses, but I can float upwards if needed, and that's handy. So this is a brand new little thing here that they've added in, like this whole jumping and timing mechanic.
Yeah.
These here, same thing. You have to thread and
Reminds me of Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yep. I've actually got a few Sonic vibes here on just like music and location, like that secret fountain one. Definitely had some Sonic vibes to it. Got hurt.
Soundtrack on Spotify. This is good.
I think it might be. I know that they were doing something to give that away. Kind of that Zelda full health. You can do an extra attack. If you had full health, which we do not. Well, these guys suck. They're like ticking time bombs if you don't.
Pop them just in time.
Yeah, and they can set that entire thing on fire. Come on. Always be moving, Johnny. That's the secret here.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't be like me. Here, just let this thing crush us. We're gonna call it here. All right. So that was the Smeltworks. We do have the option to keep these. I am going to keep the horns because I like the horns. I think that there is. Oh, you can also rebuy your loadout. So if I wanted to keep all the accessories that I have here, you could do so. But I'm gonna head back to the surface. My goal is always to make back what I spent. Like, hey, if you're gonna go down and do that, like, you need to make back at least 400 gems. That way you can just keep a positive increase and then unlock more accessories. So this is Shovel Knight Dig. I like it. I'm not here to say like, hey, this is your new Spelunky, but I like that they're continually to explore new things with this character. I am excited to see the new stuff from Yacht Club as well. But
I would say, if you have an iPhone or iPad, you could do a free trial of Apple Arcade, hook a controller up to it, and then if you like it, maybe buy it on your Switch or your PC.
We are playing this on PC today.
But I don't know. I'm going to play more of this game before.
Yeah, I think you'll get that itch with it. I mean, I know that you like Spelunky a lot more than I do. It's a really cool game on the Steam Deck also. It's on the Switch. Like, I think it's designed to be played in a handheld fashion, and I think I've enjoyed playing this on my Steam Deck the most.
Yeah, that's where I've played it as well for the couple runs that I've done. Yeah,
for sure. If you dug this quick look, I would say like and subscribe here on our YouTube channel. We put quick looks up twice a week, Tuesday and Thursday mornings. If you're into the type of games that we're playing, we play them live on Mondays and Fridays at 10:30 p.m. Central. And if you want to hear us go into more depth about what we like and don't like in games and gaming news, our other co-host Chase joins us Wednesday nights at 10:30 p.m. Central live on Twitch, where we record the Casual Hour, our podcast. And then every Friday morning, we publish that wherever you listen to podcasts. So there's a lot of ways to hang out with us, from quick looks to our videos on demand, to our live streams, to our podcast. It's always a good time, and we appreciate you taking time to check it out. I'm digging, literally, and enjoying Shovel Knight Dig. And I think that there's something here to check out. If you're looking for a new roguelike, there's a ton of them out there, but I think this one has some polish around sound, mechanics, and it brings over those qualities that you like and the quirkiness from Shovel Knight. So it's definitely worth checking out, as Johnny called out, if you have a means to on mobile. Otherwise, 25 is not a huge ask for something with this replay value. Johnny, thanks for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we will hope to see you all very soon. Take care.